Hello, my name is Aaron. I'm the lead mechanic at the National Museum of the Pacific War, and welcome to another installment of Nimitz Minitz. Today's topic will be about tools utilized in the field by mechanics in World War II. Okay, our first tool we're going to discuss are wrenches. We have three types. We have your standard wrench, your 12-point wrench, and your adjustable. And we'll show you how these work. Our standard wrench will fit on the nut in a standard fashion. And you can remove the nut in succession with that size. Your 12-point, if the nut is not exact size, allows these grooves to grab the nut and move it left or right without being the exact size. But if this doesn't work, you have the adjustable wrench, which adjusts up and down. So if the nut is the wrong size, you adjust to where you need it, and there you go. And this allows you just to have one wrench in the toolbox. Our next tool is going to be a flat tip screwdriver. And I'm going to demonstrate its basic use. So if you have a flat tip screwdriver and a slotted screw, you insert the flat tip into the screw, and if you're lucky, you can get it to come out the first try. Of any bolt, nut, or screw, it's right tightens and left loosens. And the phrase is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Our next tool is lubrication. You have your oil can and your grease gun. And I'll demonstrate how the oil can was utilized. Main thing about a lube can is to lubricate points on the vehicle that need to move freely. So, say you want to remove a nut, it's covered in rust, you get your lube can, you lube up the nut, you let it soak in, you take your wrench, and it allows you to remove the nut with ease. So the nut comes off with ease due to the lubrication. And once you remove the nut, you must remove the rust. Since you're in a Pacific tropical environment, rust is a common occurrence. So you remove the rust with the brush, you get it nice and clean, you re-lube the threads, and then you tighten the nut back on. And you get it as tight as you can get it. And then this comes to our grease gun. So as your vehicle goes in motion, the suspension will move up and down. And after a while, the lubrication works its way out of its joints. So you have to re-lube with your lube gun. So you get down, you insert the tip of the grease gun onto the grease point, and you pump the grease into the joint until it comes out of the edges of the joint point. And then you clean off the excess grease. Our final tool is a very important tool. This is your typical bicycle pump, but actually in World War II, we used these pumps to air up these tires. Now, if your tire is running low on air, you use your manual pump. Each Jeep would have one. So what you do is you undo your valve cap, you screw on your tire pump, and insert air into the tire. If you didn't have a tire gauge, you just had to do it by feel. Good old trusty thump. Now the max pressure on this would be 25 to 30 psi. So that's where the range you had to get the tire in. Now let's see if all this maintenance has paid off. We'll see you next time on Nimitz Minitz.